Good morning, good afternoon, good night from wherever you are. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. Here we have the Skyward Sword Randomizer Remlits tournament. Today we have Sledgen versus PippyInATopHat in our group Levias. This is going to be a fun race. On commentary today we have Cube David and me, I guess. And then on tracking today we have Jade Miniboo. So shout out to both of them. Our runners will be starting in just a second here. David, how's it going?
I am doing just fine, although I woke up 1 hour ago, which as a European is way too late. But happens. How's it going for you?
Good. I'm tired.
Alright. Alrighty. I am extremely hyped for this matchup. 4th seed against 6th seed. Very close. Alright. Do you have any dungeon predictions?
Cistern and a fire sanctuary.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Skyview LMF. Let's see what we're working with today.
I should probably also get the hints so I can add them to the bot.
Might be a good idea. Okay, we're having AC.
Elden to AC.
And LMF. Okay. So one dungeon that's more on the slower side, and one dungeon that's more on the faster side. With AC being the first one, and LMF being the slower one. So the desert.
I guess I should be watching on the comms page and not on the normal stream like I normally would.
Maybe, yeah. Happens. Also, bottle lock bottle on Fletcher's crystals.
Yeah, let me do that. Sorry, I'm in restreamer mode right now.
Pretty much all of the hinted locations were dead, as far as I could tell.
Where's the comms page? There's the comms page. All right.
Hey, you found it. All right. Meanwhile, Sledgen doing early Zelda's room, which has become a staple amongst most runners as a beginner play to get that check out of the way. Meanwhile, Pippi's has made her way to the training hall, which was dead. And it seemed like Zelda doesn't have nothing for us. So yeah, not that much going on, just the usual standard upper Skyloft route. Clearing all those zero checks. And maybe we'll see the divergence after the Goddess statue checks. Because some runners like to go for central Skyloft, while others like to go to the surface immediately.
Pippi will go to the surface immediately. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
If there's no path hint for central, it'll be immediate.
Yeah. Sledgen usually clears central, but I'm not quite sure. And Sledgen getting that chest, even though it didn't ping, just hoping to get some rubies, which unfortunately didn't pay off, literally. And yeah, as I said, Pippi already making her way over to Elden, just sort of the standard play with I think 11 Sphere Zero checks all across Elden Volcano, Poker Base, and Magma Turf. And that's about half the accessible locations our runners currently have. And it seems like we're getting our first back in time sequence on Pippy's side.
Dig spot RBM. Dig spot RBM.
With a path to Elden, it's definitely not a bad play, I'd say.
Oh, definitely not a bad play at all. There's a purpose for it here, so.
Yeah. Usually I'm not a big fan personally of doing the expert RBM unless Elder Volcano is hinted path, but in that case it does make sense, definitely. And seems like he's also creating a corrupt file for later back in time usage. While Sledgen's continuing his clear of Central Skyloft. With both Renus Crystals and Potion Lady's Gift being dead. Chat chest is pinging. So we'll have to wait until either runner gets scale.
I also know that Pippy is a fan of being stupid in LMF.
Oh yeah, with LMF one of our dungeons, that's interesting.
See, so I am also a member of Group Levias. When I go up against Pippy, I know that if I get LMF, I'm screwed. Because Pippy knows how to deal with LMF. Not too sure about Sledgen. I don't know personally how Sledgen deals with LMF specifically, but
yeah.
why is that always a bottle? Why is that always a bottle?
P0 bottle in Elden. That was a bottle in your seat as well against Sledgen.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, and that's a beetle in Waterfall Cave for Sledgen. And seems like the okay, other chest did not ping. Still, I think Sledgen is gonna go with the Elden start. While the beetle unlocks 3 other checks in Farron Woods, it's definitely not as insane as all of the Sphere Zero checks in Elden. And it's not like the beetle is useless in Elden, it also unlocks the 2 Rupee Sandy checks on top of Magma Turf. Also, I did not grab what Pippy got on the 4th dig spot, but I assume it wasn't anything of worth. Okay, Sledgen procrastinating his decision on where to go next, doing some sky checks, notably Lumpy Pumpkin, and pinging the Spiral Charge rocks. Okay, rare treasure, yeah. Then it definitely wasn't anything important. Yeah, Lumpy Pumpkin didn't have anything. And I don't think any of the Spiral Charge boulders pinged as well. Yeah, and as I was expecting, Sledgen's heading to Elden and Pippy getting the first try for the first trickle of the seed in Sphere Zero. I did not catch that, unfortunately. Whether that was power or not, might have been. Yeah, we'll definitely see on Sledgen's side. Okay, I did not catch what the other Rupee Sandy check on Magma Turf was. I only caught that there was 1 silver rupee. So definitely not required. Okay, we have at least one ping in Magma Turf. Except debating whether he should get a bottle or not, which he definitely should. Bottle would have been nice before going to Central. Just allows for a more efficient Central clear during the REL check. But that's
Hello.
welcome back, Mama.
Thank you. I have Red
yes.
Bull.
Nice. So hopefully stay awake during the entire race.
Red Bull gives you loft wings, don't you know? Red Bull gives you loft wings. Alright, I see Sledgen has a beetle. Was that in Central?
Yeah, that was in Waterfall Cave. And Pippi has got the Triforce in Sphere Zero Elden. But yeah, that joke was brilliant. I have to say.
Yeah. I am pretty funny.
That is true. As I've already seen in a few restreams.
Pippi going back to... I just work here, okay? Trez doesn't even pay me, okay? I might as well make the best of a bad situation.
Yeah.
Alright, that beetle...
Some monies, and I won a slingshot on the Magma Turf piece.
That is an easier projectile.
Yep.
Alright, so I think Pippi is heading towards her sky checks. If Pippi dips into fair in here, this could lose her some time over Sledgen.
Definitely. I'm also expecting her to go for the REL checks and probably doing the Central clear.
Yeah, I think at this point.
Yeah, after we've gotten the bottle this early, it definitely makes sense to route an REL and then do Central after, especially if you skipped Central before. Alright, Sledgen on his way to getting his Triforce on this chest.
Do we find anything
And it is Triforce of Courage,
Ooh.
as I've seen.
Oh, that means there's another one.
Yep. Exactly. There are 2 Trinkles in Elden.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at Red Bull gives you loft wings.
I mean, that was an insane fun. That's not debating that.
Oh gosh.
That was
Alright.
peak humor.
Speaking of loft wings, we're gonna save Oriel's loft wing over here. I think I've peaked. I don't think I'll ever have a joke funnier than that.
That is reasonable. Yeah, that was absolutely insanity. Oh. That's probably the reason why I like having you on comms.
I am great fluff commentary, to be fair. Alright. I don't think we got anything more Ariel there.
No.
Or was that a crystal pack? No, the crystal pack was in Elden.
Crystal pack was in Elden, yeah. Diamond Cliff. Yeah, and as expected, Pippi doing the central route, clearing Oriel and Perro, like clearing both Perro checks. And yeah.
Piece of heart.
Blue
repeat.
And it was dead. Sledgen probably gonna. Okay. He might just go for Oriel and then come back for Perro and Beetle. Yeah, that definitely looks like it. I would have been very surprised if he immediately went to Farron or Lanayru even. Yeah. Pippi already checked the runner's check in bit, so she knows she doesn't have to get that check. That's a Monkey Stamina moment. And Pippi being very close to getting her beetle in the waterfall cave. Oh, it was a wallet that Oriel gave us. So that's very convenient for a beetle clear. Because Sledgen is almost guaranteed to actually full clear beetle at this point with 590 rupees.
Now, if Pippi goes for the beetle shop here, it could be slightly slower. Just because of not having slingshot.
Yeah.
Sledgen will be able to also link beetle with Pero here.
Yeah. That's just really convenient. Yeah, slingshot is a better tool to get to beetle's shop because the beetle isn't really that good, at least until you get Quick Beetle. Because before that, the beetle moves at a similar pace as Beetle's ship, which can sometimes, or most of the times, make it rather annoying to follow him around. And there's another beetle and Cave's Key.
Ooh. Alright. Sledge's gonna be able to get all of these. Pippi's gonna have to make a choice.
Yeah.
And I imagine Pippi picks the beetle right now because we don't have claw shots.
Exactly. The Cave's Key doesn't have doesn't serve us anything for now until we get to our claw shots. So Pippi, while Pippi has to make a return to Beetle, it's not that important for now. Unless we got claw shots somewhere in Lanayru on the way. Alright, and Beetle. And nothing else on Beetle.
Holding hands in beetle shop.
Exactly.
What's this about Chipotle? Chipotle does not give you loft wings.
Exactly.
Alright. So, Sledgen is going... I don't know where either of these runners are going right now. Probably Farron. Because Farron was also passed to somewhere.
Yeah.
Moldarak.
Okay.
Which, that could be bombs. That could be bellows. I guess in a sense it really could be anything.
Yeah. I think at least it leads to one of those two items. Ooh, and route divergence. Pippi going to Farron while Sledgen is going to mines.
Going to mines is an interesting play here.
Yeah. Alright, that looked like mines to me, but I'm not quite sure at the beginning of mines because those pings overlap.
Yeah, I think if I were in this situation, I definitely would have gone Farron.
Same, probably.
Oh yeah, Sledgen versus Pippi. I was excited for this race.
Same.
You know, I personally play with Pippi a lot. And you know, Sledgen and I kind of go back and forth. So as a fellow group Leviaser, this is fun to watch.
Yeah. And personally, I do play a lot of seeds with Sledgen, I feel like. So I'm also definitely hyped on a personal level.
Alright. Lower Bombable was hinted dead. Oh gosh. Buffering? Hello? Are you buffering?
No.
No, that was just me. Okay. I'm refreshing my comms page.
Alright.
Sorry, restreamer brain kicked in there.
No worries.
Nice break slides.
Very well done. Sledgen definitely does know his break slides. I think it started practicing it very early.
Can't relate.
Same.
Okay, we'll see what item on tree has. I think upper bombable was pinging dead. That is Bellows,
No,
I think.
okay, that is pretty much the direct path to
Not
fallback.
gonna lie, that looked like C chart for some reason. We have that already.
I don't know. My first thought was like, oh, that looks like Spiral Shot.
And
But
scale.
that's scale. Okay.
All right. So I imagine Pippi pings Deepwoods, and then goes back around and does Floria.
Yeah.
Because we can full clear Floria.
Do you think Pippi will go into Great Tree with Bellows and scale?
I did not even consider that.
I mean, most of the time we use Water, so.
I forget it's a thing. Honestly, if she's going to do it, I imagine she does it after Deepwoods, because
Yeah.
it'll be faster just to hop in the water from there.
Yeah, exactly.
I would greet it personally, but that's just because doing it like that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's a 50-50 if she'll do it or not.
Yeah, especially with no other projectiles than a beetle. I personally don't like it as much.
And we're rounding around the left.
Okay.
Alright.
She is breeding out Great Tree.
Yeah, I don't blame her at all.
Yeah, definitely. Personally, I probably still would have went for it, but not necessarily because I would like to. Or because I feel like it might be a necessity for me.
I can't see what that is. But Pippi wants it, apparently. Is it a sword?
Is it a sword? Maybe. It looks like a sword, yeah. Alright, that's on a sword.
I think my internet is borking.
Huh. That's not good.
I'm reloading again.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want a sword?
There we go.
Like a sword as well. Alright, I think Sledgen got the cutscene trigger? Yes.
This is a very interesting divergence.
Okay. Interesting that Pippi's going for backwards Floria. Well, I mean,
I think it's still faster.
yeah, especially since you can like reasonably make a guess that Whip still is somewhere in Elden, considering that it was in the path, and we got a scale in Farron.
Did we check the statue?
I did not pay attention actually. I'm sorry.
Chat, did we check the statue? I think we did. We probably did.
Yeah. As Sledgen getting his mighty scatter shot.
The mighty scatter shot! I think that just means that Sledgen wins, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
The mighty I love the mighty scatter shot. Oh, we did not check the statue.
She's going back.
We're not doing the rest of it?
That's... Huh. Now that's...
You know what? Let her cook. Let her cook.
Yep.
I'm gonna let her cook.
Yep. Let's just hope she doesn't burn it. Alright. Yeah, Sledgen probably making his way to Farron now. Not even bothering to check LMF. Oh yeah, that is indeed a very interesting gamble. And personally, if I were in her position, I would have done it. But what am I to talk? I'm only group name.
Alright, don't put yourself down like that.
Okay. I'm definitely expecting Sledgen to go forwards Floria though. Considering his playstyle of wanting to full clear as much as possible, as efficiently as possible.
Yeah. I will say I am a little disappointed we didn't have Sandship today.
The wiggles.
I like to wiggle.
Same. We do love them wiggles. So yeah, our runner's basically just catching up on what the other one did 5 to 10 minutes prior. So we're not gonna see that much new stuff.
Switching spots. Trying to think what else we haven't seen yet besides that front part of Floria.
Great Tree definitely, and beginning of LMF. What else is there?
I think that's about it.
The 2 bad 30 checks that we have in Logic.
Well, that doesn't exist until you have 50.
True.
Bye bye, Keys.
Bye bye indeed. I don't know why, but I always kill them before I progress any further through this through the end of mines.
You have to, you know, it's satisfying.
Yeah.
Nice break slide.
Very
Rate that
nice.
break slide in a 7 out of 10. It's great.
Yeah. Definitely hard agreed. Upper bomb not pinging. I don't know if we checked that when Peppy wasn't firing.
We did.
Okay, then I just missed it.
She just pinged it from a slightly different direction.
Yeah. Sledgen also getting his bellows. And a scale.
David, I don't know if you realize the scale of the situation. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
I mean, okay, so there's not too much to say. They've really just been trading places. It'll be interesting to see if you get off the stage, Nave. It'll be interesting to see if Sledgen goes into Great Tree and does that front half of Floria.
I definitely expect him to go to Floria forwards. Mostly because he's gonna end up at the statue either way.
Whoop.
Yep.
I hate doing this with Hook Beetle. It's so awful.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah, especially when the bomb hits the outside.
We're going into Great Tree.
Oh. And that's how I know that Sledgen and me have a very, very similar playstyle. Because I would have done the same.
I think I would have done it too, personally.
Yeah, okay. If this tree's so great. Yeah.
This tree's so great, why don't you marry it?
Exactly. Why have I never seen that route in Great Tree before?
Because we always have claw shots.
Yeah, no, even if I don't have claw shots and do have scale and bellows, I never thought of doing it that way. For some reason.
It's the easiest way to get the chest inside.
Yeah.
Without claws. Do I remember it? No.
Okay, technically
Alright.
that way.
Oh, we're peeking LMF!
Oh. I like that. Honestly.
I always think that peeking LMF is a very valid strat.
Definitely.
I've had claw shots just be sitting there before. She can do everything except the
Yeah.
BK chest, so we're not even
Let's just
peeking it.
hope.
We're just doing it. What am I saying?
Yeah. Let's just hope BK chest doesn't ping. Because then it's a full clear.
Well, and then we're essentially just looking for mitts for whip to get cistern.
Yeah.
And now,
Okay.
actually, mitts could also just be sitting in cistern theoretically.
True. Could be required double it. As far as we know. Also, Great
Alright,
Tree
Sledgen
not
grabbing
having
his sword.
anything, I think.
No, Great Tree was dead.
Okay. Good for Pippy. At least for now.
Smolky. Are we leaving?
Okay. We're not doing LMF then.
Interesting.
And yeah, as I expected, Sledgen is going for forwards Floria, just end up at Cistern.
I imagine if you're going forwards here, you also dip cistern. And then you warp out of cistern. Because I think that would be the fastest way.
Exactly.
Pippy does have an in-game hat.
It is very cute.
Alright, that's nothing. I didn't see what was in there.
Probably mostly junk.
Is that a sword?
And that's Mitts!
That's Mitts!
Floria!
Okay. Okay, that's not too bad, because I imagine Pippy's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Because Pippy is still actively clearing checks and doing progression. So
Yeah.
that's not a bad thing yet.
Exactly. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even dip Cistern, I think, with mids.
I wouldn't either. I would go I would go grub whip.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're gonna get a bit warp here. No, Pippy, you're gonna die. Oh, Pippy died.
Shame.
All right.
Zelda Link, save the time.
Link's time. I think both east and west pinged pretty much dead.
Okay. Sledgen's getting his crystals. Okay, no bit warp for PB.
What are we doing?
One of the battles, like either a battles box shortcut or just straight up the shortcut chest box. RBM. Okay, that looks like battles box.
Oh, you know what? I think one of the other chests may have been pinging. Like one of the back chests, so she skipped having to do the whole puzzle.
Okay.
At least I think that's what she's doing.
Okay. Yeah, Sledgen going for shared chest now because it was pinging before going to Ellen. Definitely makes sense.
All right, we're dying again.
Ditch. But I'm also confused how that bomb didn't work.
I don't know. Accidental all dungeons. More crystals. Sledgen could gamble about 50.
That is true.
I don't think he will, but... Alright, now I think we're doing the upper bit warp. Okay.
Okay, I wasn't remembering the Baron locations at all. Just wanted to quickly check.
My favorite series of hints is Thunderhead dead. You get a hint that Gorko's dead, and then it says like Ballad of the Goddesses and Shack or something.
Oh.
I've had that like 5 times before, and it's so fun to just know you don't have to do Shack.
Oh, okay, that's great. Okay, Sledgen now going back for the Magma Turf chest that was pinging.
Man, the LMF music is fun. Yeah. I like the LMF music.
Yeah. Any more crystals?
Yeah, I don't know the bit sequences for LMF all that well. So I'm kind of curious. Now is she now she's going over there. Okay.
Okay.
I guess because there was just one ping over there. It's just crystals.
And
the
that's
bow.
our first bow.
Never bad to have.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it. Not hard required to see it, but it's definitely nice to have. And that's Magma Mitts! It's not
Oh,
Mitts!
interesting.
Ah.
That's the boss key.
I was so close to saying Vicky. Wind Waker brain kicking in.
I still call it the boss key in Wind Waker.
Okay. You know, my brain is completely geared towards saying Vicky.
Yeah, they're not even called boss keys in this game.
Yeah, do they have their own nicknames?
The Ancient Circuit.
Ancient Circuit, Blessed Idol. What else do we have?
What's your favorite boss key in this game, David?
I definitely can rule out the Lanero ones because the puzzles are the hardest. That's the Triforce and a bottle.
I think that was the hinted one.
Yeah. What else? Blessed Idol is okay. Definitely not my favorite, but it's nice.
I agree with Nave that the Fire Sanctuary boss key I think is really cool looking.
Yeah.
But also, I just think that it's really funny that they had a boss key that was an H, and then they had a boss key that was a D, which was really just an Easter egg for Skyward Sword HD.
True.
You know?
You're right. Yeah, Blessed Idol is extremely easy to place due to its shape.
No, yeah, from a speedrun perspective, Blessed Idol is so easy.
Yeah. Squid carving. Oh, that's Whip.
There's Whip.
Yeah, squid carving do be indeed funny skull emoji. Mysterious crystals are cute.
Cute.
It makes you hungry every time you see it.
Oh, Jade, never change.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, I imagine we're gonna finish up these dig spots, and then Sledgen might go, what's it called? Ancient Cistern?
Yeah, probably just back to the cistern. Considering it's full clearable at that point.
LMF isn't having a lot right now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's okay. I think in this situation you were gonna full clear it anyways.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh! Are we doing...
Boko out of bounds!
Are we doing oob?
We're doing oob!
Out of bounds! What was pinging over there?
I have no idea.
Maybe it was shortcut.
Nice first try.
Elden out of bounds! Featuring Elden John!
Larry Elden John.
Boko out of bounds is a very interesting strat.
Yeah. If you get it quickly, so then going for the other two dig spots normally.
Now, if you do have claw shots, I think claw shots is just faster.
Yeah, but well, claw shots out enough bounds makes sense.
I'm just also picturing how different this seed would have been if Whip was just in the dig spot RBM spot.
Yeah, definitely. If Whip would have been in dig spot RBM, Pippi would have opened an Ancient Cistern.
Oh.
And that's the last Tringle.
That's some wisdom. Smarticle particles. Red Bull gives you lost wings.
And fifth dig spot gives you a sword.
Yeah, so Pippi's gonna finish up Elmeth here. I'm curious what Pippi will do next. We haven't found the sword in desert.
Yeah, true.
So I'm assuming we're gonna need bombs for that. I don't think any of the claw shot ones pinged.
I don't think so, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
As a person studying in a STEM field, I appreciate that job. Although it has been quite a while since I had to deal with factorials.
I don't even know how they work. Nor do I want to know.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bother explaining it anyway.
Alright. Sledgen making his way downtown, walking fast, and he's homebound. Yeah, good job, Pippi.
Nice Boulder Rack 1 cycle on the second phase.
Appears on how you'd calculate how many dungeon combinations you could get in SSR. Oh god. Yeah, it's gonna hurt my brain.
That's Vicky, and that's 5 Holy Rings.
I totally thought that blue ruby was bombs for a second. And I'm homebound. Bye bye, Spidey.
Was nice having you.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, then it wasn't nice having you. I guess.
Now, I could see a world where Sledgen might have decided to go LMF instead, because maybe you want to grade out for claw shots for Cistern. However, there does come a point where, you know, if there was something claw shot pinging in desert, maybe you then want to wait for that. And so I could honestly see it going either way.
Yeah, true. Pippi definitely making her minecart faster with her bellows.
Yes, yes. I'm so proud that she started doing that. Tim! Tim! It's Tim! Required Tim! Oh, I'm so hyped right now. I am so hyped right now. Alright, that's behind waterfall pinging on the Sledgen side.
The Tim hype is real. As it should be.
Alright. We are heading back to Farron.
Yep. Let's see if Pippi's clearing Great here, or if she's even doing False Warrior. Or if she's gonna dip Ancient Cistern. Man, that's a
Yeah.
good feeling.
We're dipping cistern. From her position, I don't blame her for this at all.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Yeah.
just unfortunate that her progression is most likely, like, pretty much guaranteed in Floria
Mm-hmm.
with the mids and the whip being there.
Oh god. Imagine having to do this room vanilla.
Yeah. It was weird because actually continued an SSHD playthrough recently where I had to do this vanilla. It felt weird to say the least. After doing rando pretty much the entire time. Coming back to Ancient Cistern without claw shots.
So this dip is gonna take time on Pippi's side. However, I don't think it's honestly gonna cost her that much. Like I think she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it logistically, I would say both these runners are a little bit like no one is particularly ahead of the other.
Yeah.
Pippi is of course cleared a full dungeon, but Sledgen has so much more overworld done. So it's a weird counterplay. I don't know if that's what you would call it. Golden, thank you for the raid.
Ayo, Golden. Boko giving us some love. Oh, true, Rupee and the lily pad wasn't hinted.
Gross.
Yep.
And you don't have claw shots to do the vine clip.
Exactly.
Although, we apparently have a quick beetle. Thank you, trackers.
Okay,
you can peek that?
Okay. I
You
did not know that.
Peek that?
I have learned something new today. Thanks, Sledgen. I did not know about that. That is very cool.
You can peek the rupee under lily pad. Huh. The more you know.
I am flabbergasted. And back to holding hands. Was this that clip?
I guess it makes sense that you can peek that. I just never thought of it.
Yeah, same.
Oh, so yes, welcome to Cistern. Walls are a suggestion.
We do love our out of bounds here.
But walls are only a suggestion on 1.0. Yeah, I wish that Cistern clip was in the Japanese version. It would make speedruns. Alright. Almost perfect synchronization.
Yeah. And
No!
Oh my gosh!
That's so funny, because you know what? I was literally saying in my head, wouldn't it be funny if claw shots are just sitting here in Big Key Chest? I was saying that in my head. I swear.
I believe you. That's just so damn hilarious.
Yeah, I'm assuming Pippi knows that those are whip blocked. Honestly, both these runners, like, proving their place in Group Levias, really.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hi, Jenon.
Was this pinging?
I have no idea.
Oh, she just can't get out normally. Is she trying to death ward, maybe?
Okay, it seemed like it was working. What's it gonna be? It's another bow. Honestly, that's extremely convenient for Sledgen to for the second phase of Collectors. Just pretty easy to one cycle it with the bow. Okay, Pippi close to getting her iron bow. Yeah, agreed. That was a neat little jump down there. And another death ward. Because she has to get out somehow. Okay, so I think Sledgen might go to. I think he's definitely gonna go to Ladero after Cistern, mostly because you can also full clear Sansi right now.
All right, hello.
Welcome back.
My my internet I think cut out, so
Oh,
I took that as a time to refill my water.
Nice. Using time efficiently.
Might as well
Almost like you're a
multitask.
speedrunner.
Yeah. Okay, so when you think about it, right? My career of choice is, that, I studied to be a baker. Baking has helped me with speedrunning, and speedrunning has helped me with baking. So, because it's the same concept, you just gotta figure out how to do multiple things at once. All right, what'd I miss?
Not too much. Pippi got her iron bow in Cistern. Death warped out and now doing Floria. And Sledgen, as you can see, is in Collectors. Really, nothing much happened. How do you speedrun baking? You can't make yeast runs faster.
It doesn't speak of baker's dozens. No, it's just about like optimizing what you're gonna do,
Yeah, Pippi now getting her digging mitts.
Alright, I imagine Pippi's gonna go straight for that now. Grab whip and then do exactly what Sledgen is doing right now.
Exactly.
Although Pippi still needs to buy Cave's Key.
True. She still has enough rubies for it.
Yeah. So Pippi's gonna... Because she knows it's there. She saw it.
Also, I'm fully expecting Sledgen to go to the Nehru and probably full clear Sansi immediately.
Well,
I don't know if
I think we would probably do LMF first.
Yeah, okay. That could definitely be the case.
I think it's almost always nearly more efficient to just do what you know you have to do anyways.
Yeah, that's true. That is definitely agreed.
She could get it by giving Beetle his insect cage. You're so right, Jade.
Right.
I forgot that was a thing. Oh, first medal! No!
Sad.
I mean, I don't think we need bottles anymore.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we do start with the full pouch.
yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that Sledgen would use his shield on is G3 phase 3.
Alright. What's on Bird's Nest? The worst chick in the game. Oh!
Ballad!
It's worthless. That's literally worthless.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, Sledgen is an any percent runner. He isn't reliant on shield at all, pretty much. And same.
I mean,
for
so is Pippi, yeah.
Yeah.
Pippi's also recently been running all dungeons, which, I mean, you can tell because like her Molder rack was very clean.
Yeah.
Well, yes, AD gets the shield, but I am on Team Shield Hater. I use it for Skirvo. I use it for Skirvo.
Also, happy 1 hour, everyone. We've
Here's
just
to
passed
that.
the mark. But yeah, I'm so reliant on shields, basically. Like, I'm very bad at the mice phase 1 without a shield. And even doing G3 phase 2 and 3. Such immediately putting away his cursed metal.
I'm curious what the purpose of. Also, Pippi has 50 crystals now,
Yeah.
so we'll see what she does with that.
Exactly.
I guess I should have updated the hints. Eldon had whip, Farron had
Bellows.
bellows. Alright, Pippi getting her
Is
Mogma
Sledgen
myth.
doing 5 loose? No.
Why are we turning it tonight?
I have no idea.
Maybe we are doing 5 loose, but if you're doing 5 loose, why wouldn't you? You know what? Let him cook.
Oh, there's a
Let him cook.
Right, there's a vine clip.
Yeah.
hook needle thread. Oh,
We're
like
gonna do
needle
the
thread.
vine clip, I guess, for 3 of them.
I think you can get 4 or 5 even with that strat.
I thought you could only get 3. It's
I mean,
fun to see this being used in a race. I love this strat.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
we
not a person
are
who
in
gets
Knights
loose
Academy,
crystals, but...
and another one is in the training hall.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one.
And then you can also get one near Waterfall Cave.
Okay, well... Or did we not? I didn't know that you could grab this one like this.
Oh yeah, true. You can grab that.
You got 4 like that, yeah. Alright, you know what? I respect it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I respect it.
I like that. And we finally get to see what Petro has for us.
You know what? I always like seeds like this. You know, when both runners have completed separate dungeons. Also that is Triforce complete for Pippi.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's so fast. What do we...
Start remembering it's nighttime and he can actually push the gray stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sledgen's last Triforce piece is on shortcut chest in LMF.
Alright, so first 2 checks are dead.
And honestly,
30.
I've done this a few times before, but if Pippi is really wanting that Caves key, I would honestly just check Betro before checking Beetle. Because you're so likely to get money on there anyways.
Yeah, true.
Also, Betro had a bottle and whatever is in this chest.
More crystals, maybe?
Ah! Alright, Pippi's got her whip. Aww!
Yes, anti-six!
Yeah! Screw you, Betro.
I think that's like the 3rd season in a row that Sledgen did this. First time in the race on Tuesday. And then once, I think, in a seat I gave to him, which was a huge jet. So much so that he sub 110 did.
Oh!
Who knows, maybe if he gets scatter shot every time before he gets to the throw, he always will do this in the tournament.
I think Sledgen is now going towards LMF. Gonna beat that.
Nope, he goes to caves.
Interesting choice.
I mean, he still can go to LMF if he so chooses to.
I mean, in a sense, you know that, bombs lock a sword, hinted in desert. Both runners know this at that point. So maybe he's just greening out for bombs.
Yeah. That is probably what's going through his head, maybe.
Which I don't think is that bad of a play.
You don't need to open that Sledgen. Gorgeous dead.
Gorgeous dead.
And that's our last sword.
Oh, that's a sword. Alright, so really, we're just looking for bombs and harp.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, that command is not right. That command is not right.
Yeah.
Alright, that's white sword for Pippi. Can I fix that command? No.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been adjusted for quite some time. Oh, the command hasn't been changed since I've joined this community. That's wild.
Alright. I imagine Pippi goes and beats Cistern here. Yep, looks like it.
Yeah. Skydive chest is dead.
We love when Skydive chest is dead.
However, when it's not dead, almost every time has like a sword or triforce. I have lost count of how many seats I played where that was actually a go mode item.
Is there an estimated completion time? I definitely think both of these runners will sub 2 hours.
Yeah. Pretty surely.
So, shorter than 2 hours is my guess. But for like Remlits in general, somewhere between an hour and a half to 2.5 hours is the norm.
Yeah. Faster than 1.5 hours is rare, or like most often.
Fallback!
Or most often, or mostly only happens for like the very best runners. Okay, is Sledgen still gonna clear the rest of Sandsea, or is he going back to desert? Okay, he is clearing all of Sandsea.
So from Sledgen's perspective, you know, he needs harp and a Triforce piece. Because you know that there's a sword in desert.
Exactly.
From Pippi's perspective, she needs 2 swords.
One sword. Because she knows...
One sword! One sword and harp.
And bombs.
And bombs. And harp. And... yeah.
Yeah, they didn't need the music activated.
I know what I'm talking about. Listen, I just work here. I don't get paid enough.
We have no fairy harp. Any more money? Trace space.
No, he doesn't. That's the problem.
You get paid. Alright, that's completely dead Pirate's Fortress. Or Pirate Stronghold.
We love that. Alright.
Yeah, now he's going to clear LMF.
Alright, Pippi's gonna see that this is a red rupee.
Yep.
Pippi making fast work of Cistern. Gonna probably go straight to Galactus.
Yeah. And sledding, right. Sledgen heading over to LMF. And maybe clearing Fire Note on the way. Yeah. Since that was a ping.
Let me some clock juice. I'm buffering again. Heck.
Don't buffer.
Alright, you got a live commentary for me, David? Tell me what's going on.
Okay, so Pippi's inserted the Blessed Idol into the keylock, while Sledgen is doing brake slides across the back half of Fire Node to get the chest that's pinging there. Yeah, You know, activating the whip hooks to collect those. Sledgen pushing down the shortcut box in Fire Node. Sledgen now grabbing his quick beetle. Getting trolled by a Technoblin. Which also ran off.
Get down, Mr. President!
I remember when Golden was streaming and pretty much the exact same, not the exact same, but a similar thing happened to him where he got the quick beetle and the Technoblin ran off the ledge.
Well, the Technoblins in Fire Node have the same vibe as that one Moblin in Earth Temple in Wind Waker. When you're flying across with Medley.
True. Right. Spiral charge. Are you still wishing for more live commentary? Or are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm watching. I figured out what was causing my buffering.
Okay.
Yeah, if I were to give an edge to anyone right now, it would be Pippi, just because LMF will take a while to clear.
Yeah.
Pippi is in a great spot. Because I imagine, you know, Pippi goes and buys Cave's Key here pretty soon.
Alright, Lightning Node should have Sledgen's last sword.
Yeah, I imagine, yeah, she buys Cave's Key, clears Betrow in either order, honestly, because if you ever need a quick buck, Betrow's always there. I think I'd be shocked if you don't get any money, but, so Pippi just needs to clear Sandsea and then get bombs and then clear desert. And then who knows where Harp is. You know what? Harp is probably in Boko base.
True.
Bombs are hard required. Collect pause.
Collect pause. Okay, that's also pinging.
Pippi about to get curse medal.
Yep.
Crystals!
Even more gratitude. Even though Sledgen is definitely not grateful for it.
What chest was the sword in?
That chest. Like, the second chest in Lightning Node.
Got it. I blinked and I missed it.
That do be happening sometimes. Skyward Sword doesn't have these very long cutscenes for when you get important items, except for the V-Wheel ones. And that's only for the first one of them. Like every other upgrade of B-Wheel item, you can just skip.
Alright, Sledgen, what are we doing? Is Sand Oasis pinging? Question mark?
Probably.
I mean, we're going for it.
Otherwise, he'd have no reason to go this way.
Tough
And
needle!
that's tough needle. Needle percent. Woo.
Pippy's going back down into...
Baron.
Oh, maybe checking Great Tree.
Yeah, that makes sense. Since she's abandoned it for so long. Like, I think almost 40 to 50 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely been open for quite some time. But as we know, it doesn't have anything.
I mean, I would also greed out for claw shots, so...
Yeah. True. Nice delay cutscene.
Sledgen picked up that LMF small key, and for a second there I thought I read it as Cave's key, and I was very much confused. Like, we
What?
already have that.
Didn't you know that Beetle saves the LMS small key?
You're so right.
New edition for the random. Just randomly swap out the LMF small key and the Cave's key. I have no idea why the whip does that to Coloctos. But it is indeed funny. Okay, Sledgen not going for the RBM for Bellows box. I mean, with claw shots, it is not that slow to go through this room.
Did Sledgen do early Zelda's claws at this scene?
Yes, he did. It was ditch.
I have sad news for everyone. I am out of Red Bull.
Oh no. So you're out of Loft Wings?
So true, bestie. It's okay, I am now energized. Now I can commentate.
As if you weren't for the last 1 hour 20 minutes.
Red Bull gives you loft wings!
Indeed.
Yep,
As we
Pippy's
now
going
know,
for
because
betrayal.
of Momo's genius. Hashtag sponsor. Okay, Pippy grabbing the rest of her money she needed for Kevski from Brenna.
I thought we were shooting Oriel for a second there. I was so confused. I was like, Pippy! Pippy, what did Oriel do to you?
Exactly.
Alright, we're grabbing Cave Scheme.
Oh!
Oh!
Thank you!
Bye! Ancient circuit.
That's the boss key. I really had to restrain myself from saying big key. that works, I guess. I think the last remaining checks we haven't seen yet are Boko Base and Summit, I feel like.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Judging of our Sledgen's locations remaining. Because he has 16 remaining, 7 of those are in LMF. And then you also have the checks in Summit and Boko Base. And
Pippy gonna be disappointed here in a second.
Yep, indeed. Gratitude.
I am not grateful.
I wouldn't be either. Okay, Sledgen should know that both of these are pinging. Get gratituded.
Wait, Armos was pinging?
I think so. Not.
I don't
quite
think Pippy grabbed Armos.
I don't think she did. Yeah. If Armos did indeed ping and it should have harp, that would be really bad for Pippy.
That would be unfortunate.
Right, Sledgen going for the LMF bit warp.
So useful. Rubber Academy bit warps are the best.
Yeah.
I mean, bit warps in general, but.
For caves, for desert to get to the hookshot, clawshot lock chests, for lightning node, LMF, in sky view.
Pippy rereading hints.
Seemed like it did ping.
Yikes. Sorry about that. Well,
For sake, you might have to hope that this is just another crystal pack or a bow.
or a ball.
Didn't Sledgen grab already all 5? At least he marked
Did
5
we?
on his tracker.
I guess we did then.
Ah.
It could be a crystal pack. Fledge has a bottle,
Yeah.
that's right. I am
True.
honestly a little scared.
Okay, it did ping.
I'm a little scared.
Same.
LMF is so weird to ping.
Yeah.
Out of every single dungeon, I would say LMF is one of the weirdest to ping.
Indeed.
Hard
agree on that one.
I would say Fire Sanctuary is a little harder to ping, but like.
Here, have
Here
a
we
tough
go.
meal.
Okay, it's just a buff. We're fine.
Okay. Pippy is
We're fine.
fine.
Pippy's fine.
Yeah.
That was a little sketch.
That was very sketchy. For a hot minute.
Watermelon glitch.
The watermelon. Yeah, exactly. There can't be many places left for harp. It's probably in Boko.
It's probably in Boko base. Alright, we're pinging a lightning node.
Yeah. And Sledgen's one pack away from crystal percent. Right
Well,
now.
no, because we grabbed 5 loose.
Yeah, that's why I said one crystal pack, because he marked 5.
Oh. Are we at 65?
Yeah.
I went by commentator
No
page
wor-
tracker.
No worries.
Pippi's last sword is in lightning node. It was the hinted sword in desert.
Yeah, second chest to be exact.
Bombs are in
Skippers.
skippers.
I can't quite remember though if it was chest of the Moblin or on Cacti Pillar.
I imagine when Sledgen is done with LMF, Sledgen just goes Boko base.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I'm expecting him to do at this point. Yeah, if Upper Boko Base has something, Bomb Bag is insane for that. Alright, Sledgen making his way towards Walrack's boss door. And stabbing and slashing the giant scorpion to death. Yeah, it's like the shortcut chest. Oh. Session getting knocked off of the minecart. And that didn't reach its edge.
I don't like this bomb strat personally. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
like really bad at it.
I just know that I generally suck on minecart top.
My cart jump does suck.
Yeah. Agreed.
Alright, Pippi gonna get her bomb bag in just a minute here.
Correct. Well, Sledgen getting his last Triforce.
Alright, so we just need Harp, and you know, it's so likely to be in, because I think all we have left is Boko base and, what's it called?
Summit.
Summit.
Yeah. Consider check is just straight up dead because it is hard locked. Just like Song from Empire and Zelda's Blessing.
Yeah, not too much to say. We're just, you know, going back and forth right now, trading checks. We have a special guest on my side. My cat has decided to sit in front of my screen.
Let's go.
Can you move, please? Thank you.
Give us that commentary, cat.
Okay, I actually can't see what's going on. You gotta move, cat.
And a small right down for Sledgen. I think most people will never understand why that boat has a stamina bar.
Yeah, the motor's gonna burn out.
It's very old. Boat is from ancient times.
I mean, when we go into the past, you know, how far in the past actually is it?
I have no idea.
I think Golden's right. It's being warped back to when it's new.
It's going system failed, so it has to not overheat. That sounds about right.
Hamster running the engine gets EP. And Sledgen is not making his minecart go faster, so... Oh, wait, yes, he is! Let's go! Yes! So for those of you at home, it doesn't actually make it faster, but, you know, we like to joke that it does because it looks like it does. Bye-bye, Tough Beetle. Go into the light! Alright, Pippy's gonna clear out
And
Desert,
that's Tim
and that's
for
Tim! I
Sledgen.
forgot Tim was there. Alright, I imagine Sledgen goes straight, Boko base here.
I mean, it is pretty much the only location he has left. Except for maybe... Did he do Bird's Nest?
Yes, he has Ballad, so...
Okay. Oh yeah, true. Yes, hold on. Okay, it seemed like one of the spiral charge boulders pinged. Pippy's sword is in its second chest of Lightning Node. So she's gonna get it in less than 10 seconds. There it is.
Spiral charge is at the end of Lightning Node. No, it was in one of the nodes. I didn't know this was pinging. I didn't think it was pinging.
It was either Fire Node or Lightning Node. And that's
that's go mode.
In go. Okay.
Okay, it's not. I didn't know those were pinging. So
I had no idea as well, actually.
All right, that is Sledgen in the go mode.
In the mode of go.
Go mode. Wait, that's me.
So true.
Coma mode.
Okay, yeah. Spiral Charge was at the end of Fire Node.
He was in one of them.
Yeah. Lightning
Well,
Node
required
and
Spiral Charge.
Yep.
Wonder what
we
the
didn't see
Baron
that all
blocker
day.
for Poco Base was then. Probably just a crystal pack.
It has to be at this point. Because I'm pretty much out of Baron blockers right now.
Required 5 rupees. It was
There were 3. Thunder,
Village,
Gorge.
Gorge, and Thunder, yeah.
It might honestly be that Summit is Baron Blocker Base has the Baron Blocker crystals. Yeah, if Boko Base was Baron, it would have likely gotten hinted. And that's Sledgen in G3.
Alright, and you know what? For the fans, let's switch the audio. So I know Sledgen has some banger music.
Yeah. You know what makes it even better? The fact that you just sad for the fans, because the music it comes from basically has an idol associated with it. So it is pretty fitting.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. This is a bop. Can I get some cat jams?
Definitely. Sadly, it's over already. Red Jam.
Alright, into Demise.
Death by Glamour is probably my favorite track from Undertale, I gotta say. And I'm always so sad that it never gets to the good part.
Denise.
Denise! Power Fury indeed deserved better. But oh well. And that is GT for Sledgen.
Alright, that is GG's for Sledgen with a first place finishing time of 142.25. Alright, we'll switch the audio back over to Pippi. GG's to Sledgen.
And it seems as if Pippi is actually headed for Boko Base.
Mm-hmm. You can't blame her either.
Yeah, definitely not.
God, the music in Skyward Sword is just so good.
It is insanely good. I love it so much.
Yeah, I know personally, as soon as I don't feel like I need to track anymore, I start looking at race time
Yeah,
But it's
same.
kind of a bad habit.
I feel you on that one.
Especially since, like... Anyways. Race time does tend to cycle a lot of people out, so I don't blame people at all for keeping it closed.
Yeah. And maybe you should have make it a habit to not look at race time at all until I'm finished. Because if I'm up against some people that I think are better runners than me, when I'm in go and the other person hasn't finished, I'm getting really anxious.
Yeah, it can sometimes affect your gameplay and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll get to see what the Baron blocker is, though.
Yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's crystals at this point. Since we don't have anything left. Other than that. Yeah, that is crystal percent.
I feel like harp go mode is like so common. Like when I first started playing, I had a harp go mode like 5 different times in a row.
Okay, that's wild. Noon race. I mean, the race started at 3:30 p.m. for him.
I'm surprised that doesn't skip the cutscene.
Same. And harpies from Fire Dragon. Exactly, just some love from the Fire Dragon.
Alright, and then we're checking Summit. Oh, it's arguably a terrible go mode item. Personally, I like it when a sword is a go mode item.
Yeah.
Because that ultimately rules out Zelda's Blessing if it's not hinted.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Pippi is reading her hints. No.
Warping back.
Warping to start. She seemed a little bit confused when Summit didn't ping, so...
Mm. Oh.
Oh,
right.
she's got curse metal.
Oh,
that's a good point.
That means the chase is on for even longer.
So curse metal makes it so you can't open your pouch. Meaning, she does not have access to her bottles. Oh, but we're going for the Spiral Treasure Rock. I think.
Yep. Though it was the other one, I think.
Was it?
I think it was the one on near Lucky Pumpkin.
I don't even
But I'm not
remember. That
quite
was
sure.
like that was like 5 minutes ago. What do you want from me? It's this one? Okay.
Okay.
Shadow, it's just annoying when you can't access your inventory like that.
Mm. Yeah, it was the Lucky Pumpkin on.
Yeah, there are certain jigs that you need bottles for, so
Yeah.
alright.
I dread the
Oh.
name for this curse.
Well, that just means you gotta, equip shield beforehand. And then it's go mode for PippyInATopHat!
Whew.
Alright. Pippy in a go mode! Alright, and I do believe we do have a Sledgen
Pippy in a go.
right here. Hello, Sledgen.
GG's.
GG's. We have a Pippy in a go mode.
Nice. Yeah, whilst I was waiting, I was checking the restream. Harp go mode can suck sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's not even like a lot of things are locked by Harp. It's just one of those things where it's
mean,
just a
lots
little
more-
inconvenient.
It locks more stuff than both a Triforce or a Sword Go mode.
mhm.
Actually, it does lock quite a bit of stuff. Not much, but
Yeah.
yeah. Like Song from Impa, like Gorko in theory, Zelda's Blessing, Colin's Letter.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be it.
Yeah, I can do that.
But yeah, I think my biggest mistake I made in this race was after my first trip to Eldin, I went to Lanayru instead of Farron. And it didn't really reward me. Well, it did with the Mighty Scatter Shot, but besides that,
The mighty scatter shot.
yeah, Farron after that was really rewarding. I definitely should have gone there. It was
Yeah,
probably
especially.
Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
Okay, yeah, especially with the scale and the battles being Sphere Zero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I made some routing blunders and execution blunders just out of nerves. Because, like, every single race in this group is gonna be, pretty close. And
Yeah, Levias is. Everyone in Levias, I think, is fairly close in skill.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was, like, expecting Pippy to finish whilst I was in, like, Demise. It was kind of scary. But yeah, I'm really happy that I got bombs in Sansi. That was big.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't want to have to go back into Desert and LMF without bombs. Because I already had dipped Lanayru before, and I'm like, I really don't want to triple dip this area, so I went Sansi first, and I'm glad it paid off. Oh, is my mic a bit quiet? Hold on.
I did turn you up, via the bot, so
Okay.
you
Because I
should be good.
turned it a tiny bit down today, so that makes sense. But yeah. Other than that, not too much to say.
How often
about
are you
the-
gonna do the scatter shot betrow thingy? Every time you get it? Before going to betrow?
Well, he gave me a bottle, and so I was like, oh, that's my Baron blocker then. Okay, fair enough. And then I was like, ooh, the chest is pinging. What's in the chest? And then it was more crystals, and I'm like, dude, are you kidding
Well,
me? That deserves another scatter shot.
I just remember there was a
Okay.
qualifier where I went to Betrow with 45 crystals,
Oh no.
and then there was a crystals in that chest, and then Betrow 50 was a sword. And it was just the most hype thing in the world.
Amazing.
All right, Pippi almost done with Demise.
And that's GG for Pippi.
And that's GG's for PippyInATopHat.
GG, Pippi.
Final time of 154.55.
Nice.
Swap over the interview screen. All right. Well, we'll see if we can get Pippi in here. But in the meantime, Sledgen, do you have any comments on the seed?
I feel like after dipping Elden, all 3 regions were a viable play. It was quite an interesting situation there. Because you had Elden Path to Koloktos, and also a Triforce that I hadn't gotten yet, that was hinted in Elden. Because I got Triforce Courage, and it was, I believe, Triforce of Power that was hinted.
Yeah, it was power.
But, like, I really didn't want to go back there just for the rupees behind the bombable wall.
Yeah, it was a good choice in the end.
Yeah, I decided to go for 5 loose in the end. I think 5 loose sometimes is quite a nice thing, especially if you have claw shots. to do
Yeah,
a
with the
flip.
vine clip, it is definitely not bad.
Yeah.
Claw shot locations.
Yeah, it's really funny how the crystals work there. I love it. How you can just grab them out of bounds like that. It's really cool.
Welcome on in, Pippi. GG's.
GG's.
GG.
Jeez. Apparently I pinged in the wrong direction for a spiral charge rocket some.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I didn't even know they were pinging, so...
I almost went in the wrong direction as well.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings on this seed because I felt like, other than making a couple of dumb routing decisions where it was like, maybe I should have gone the other way, I didn't feel like I played all too horribly, but I just managed to make the wrong choice at every possible juncture. Oops. And I was like, I'm committed to this now.
Hmm.
Yeah, those missed locations also didn't help anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mitts.
I figured when we didn't get Mitts early and had Water Dragon scale so early that, like, I was going to be going into Ancient Cistern without Whip to do the first half, and I was like, that's fine, it's Cistern. I'll come back with Whip and Claw Shots. And then, like, I wish I had just bit the bullet and did that instead of going to LMF, because then I would have had Claw Shots. But no, I was like, I can actually complete LMF. I can just do all of LMF. There's like a very small chance I can't finish LMF.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Colossus in the bottom of Sister like that was not very nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really glad I actually did them and didn't decide to come back for them when I had Whip. Because I was like, do I want to do Cistern Clip right now? I don't have Quick Beetle. I'm lazy.
No, that was not the nicest seed given the dungeons.
Yeah, I would have. That would have been a really inefficient full clear if it hadn't been for the fact that I forgot I had Curse Medal at the very end.
Yeah, I was curious for a second, and I thought maybe you had mispinged because you went into Summit and you just looked kind of confused when it didn't ping. And then it was mentioned that, wait, Pippi has Curse Medal.
Yeah, no, I hit minus when... Dip, there's no way around this. And then had to take a second to be like, the only things left on my tracker in the entire seed were I knew I forgot to ping the Spiral Charge Rock near Fun Island. So like the misping for the Spiral Charge Rock probably cost me all of like 30 seconds in actuality because I was trying to get 300 rupees naturally and it just never happened. So then I didn't go to Sansi for the longest time. So then I didn't get bombs. So I didn't, because Spiral Charge was in one of the nodes, wasn't it? Or was it in Sansi?
Spiral Charge was at the end of Fire Node.
It was at the end of Fire Node, yeah. But so like I was going back for one of the Spiral Charge rocks anyway. So I was like, and the only other thing left on my tracker was I knew I pinged Chest in Ormos Room, but I don't trust Chest in Ormos Room pings. Especially with how jank I routed that dungeon.
Ooh,
Would you like to know what was in that chest?
What
that's
was
a
it?
rough one.
It was a bow.
Oh,
Nothing
neat.
to
It
be
was
worried about.
pinging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we when Sledgen, because you did LMF while Sledgen was finding his whip and everything, and then going through Cistern. You guys were actually both doing Cistern Clip at the same time too.
Nice.
Pippi, you just didn't have whip, so you ended up having to go back. But you had both dungeons finished first.
Mm-hmm.
It was just slightly more convenient for Sledgen to finish LMF and then fly back down and like go get bombs and stuff like that.
When I saw Sledgen finished, like my first thought was I'm like I'm not gambling. I'm like mentally betting that like we probably finish dungeons around the same time. Most likely you just had a far like cleaner run with the casino than I did of like because I would say the two big things that bit me in the butt with casino was that I didn't get claw shots before going to do LMF, which would have made routing later so much easier. And that I got the sword in caves and forgot for a second that I was 2 items from go and like thought that I was just looking for the other sword for like half a second in desert. And I was like, man, if it's shortcut chest and I didn't ping shortcut chest earlier because I was going straight to LMF, I'm gonna hate myself, but it would be so much cleaner if I could just pick it up and go. So I went to do that first instead of Sansi, and I should have just done Sansi first and then come back with bombs. That I did like an entire extra run through of Lineru for that. Because I can't read a tracker apparently.
I mean, it was a solid run by both of you, and immediately, you guys had a route divergence. So it was really fascinating to see this seed unfold. So,
yeah, because I'm not super familiar with your routing these days, but I just, once I got into LMF, I was like, I'm doing this the stupidest way possible. I hope somebody else is doing this normal.
In LMF, I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that if West Room Chest isn't pinging, then the bit warp is always faster. So I did the bit warp, but I didn't do any other bit in LMF. Chest in Keylock Room was not pinging, and so I was like, okay, maybe I could do Bellows Box RBM, but I really wanted to like loop around to the Chest and Hub Room because it just felt smoother. My routing is very. I tried to play it pretty safe, and I like full clearing regions all in one trip. So I was like, I really wanted bombs before I go to LMF because having to orphan a pinging boss key chest just sucks. I hate it so much.
I mean, for LMF in particular, I often go into LMF without bombs just because, and like, in terms of regions, I did a terrible job of single dipping like actual region areas. I think that's where I bled the most time on this one. That like I probably should have, like, the second I had claw shots, I probably should have gone and bought Cave's Key because I was pretty sure that it was there anyway. Like that just felt like where the world was telling me to go, and I was like, nah, I don't have to listen to things. But I will often go into LMF without bombs just because, like, if you get into the main hub room and it is pinging, it's not that fast, or it's not that slow, rather, to get back to the main hub room. It's not a whole ton of cost. And a good portion of the time, if it is, like, the small keys on boss key chest, you can do the bit warp to sneak around that and not have to have bombs and single dip it anyway. So, but yeah, I decided I just didn't want to do key locked room because I'm dumb. And did go through and do the Bellows room RBM.
Nice. We
So-
love being stupid in LMF.
Yeah, but apparently I didn't do the Armos room because I was like, whatever, it didn't look like it was pinging, but I'll come back for it if I have to.
I had to double check that ping. I had to like look really closely.
I mean, for a
wasted
moment
a little
we
bit of time.
were really scared when we saw that double ping in LMF that it would be harp, because at that point we knew where everything was except for that one harp.
Yeah, harp location sucked.
Yeah. An example of my routing not paying off though was me and Momo's race where I went through all of Sansi and I really didn't want to dip Sandship without Whip. And Whip was on Pirate's Stronghold 3rd chest. And I was like, oh, okay. Phew, finally. And then I went into Sandship and Treasure Room was dead. And Brig was hinted dead. And I felt so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So, yeah.
like, you know, I feel like I didn't play the odds quite as well as I could have in the seed. Like, that's fine, but also at the end of the day, it's rando. Sometimes these things happen. Sometimes, like, you just have a seed that punishes every routing decision you make.
Yep.
And that's how it goes, and that's why, you know what, we try again after, like, you know, take a break, rest hands, try it again tomorrow. Also, given the fact that, like, I was just out of town for a week and couldn't practice, I'm not horribly upset with my actual physical execution for taking a week off. You know?
I mean, I think you both did great, so I am scared of future races. Let's put it that way.
I'm scared of future races because I have severe anxiety, and every time I pull out the beetle, you can watch it jitter like nobody's business. And I don't like racing, and this is known.
All right. Well, are there any other comments about the seed, or should we wrap up here?
I think I'm good.
All right. Well, shout out to our runners, Sledgen and Pippy. You both did great. Shout out to our wonderful, lovely tracker, Jade Miniboo, for tracking double duty. And shout out to my fellow commentator, David. And shout out to the restreamer. Oh, wait, that's me.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you for waking up early for this.
Yeah, I slept for 3 hours.
No!
Red Bull gives you loft wings. It's okay.
Exactly.
That's like, what, the 10th time I've said that?
About, yeah.
Alright. So we are going to wrap up here. I'm going to send you guys over to ZSR2. The MMR Zora Easter tourney is going on. So we will go ahead and send you off to there. ZeldaSpeedRuns 2. Alright. Thanks everyone for watching. I believe there is another Remlits race later today that should be getting restreamed, hopefully, which is Harmjan versus Alex in the Elden group. So hopefully we'll see you in, I believe that's in like about 2 hours. So yeah. Bye everyone.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.